All right. I want to service cars in the middle 74% of mileage. So it's kind of an extension of the previous problem. It's a little bit of an extension of that. What are the ranges of cars I will be servicing? So now we're working the other way, right? So now we're working the problems the other way. You're going to tag team us, huh?
Well, I might have to leave early. I got off early, so I said, well, why not?
All right. So I want to service those cars in the middle 74% of mileage. What are the ranges of the car's mileage I will be servicing? So in other words, I want to know what miles per gallon do I expect to see in my garage, in my service garage. Does everyone know about what the answer is? You had to bet right now. What would you guess? What would you guess the range of cars would be that would capture the middle 74%? I'm going with 21 to 33. Why did I go with 21 to 33?
Standard deviation of 5.
Standard deviation is 5, so 5 on either side captures how much?
68.
68%, right? 68% is plus or minus 1 standard deviation. I want 74. 74 is pretty close to 68.
Yep.
We're going to be pretty close to 1 standard deviation away. A little bit more, so I'm going to add 1 mile to it. We've got to get it exactly right. You sure don't want to have an answer of 23 to 31. That's not going to be right. So we ought to be able to figure out about what that is by looking at the problem. Okay, so here we go. So now we're looking at it the other way. Here's my average, 27. This is the points I want to find. I want to find these 2 points such that this area is 74%, right? I want that area to be 74%. So what are those 2 points? Well, now I have to find the z-scores. Find the z-score, I got to find the area to the left of the z-score of interest. So I have to take that 74, subtract it from 100, that gives me 26%. So that means 13% of the area is here. That means 13% of the area is here. So to convert this to z-scores then, all I have to do is go inverted norm, 0.13. And inverted norm 0.13 is what? Negative 1, 3?
Negative 1.13.
Negative 1.13. Okay, I'll go with that. And it's always a good idea, although it's going to be the same on the other side because it's symmetric, it's a good idea to check. Just make sure you don't plug anything in wrong. So this one is inverted norm 0.87, right? The area to the left.
Yep.
If she looked that up right, it should be 1.13.
And
So that's 1.13. Okay? So that means this point is 1.13 standard deviations below the mean. That's what the z-score means. We're 1.13 standard deviations away. So how far away are we? We would be 27 minus 1.13 standard deviations. What's a standard deviation? 5. I multiply 5 times that, I get 27 minus 5.65. All right? So I subtract that, I get 21.35. Is that number correct? Mm-hmm. Then on the high side, I get 27 plus 1.13 standard deviations. This is 27 plus 1.15 times 5. That's 27 plus 5.60. I don't think 565 would be 1.13. 5.65, that puts me at 32.65. Is that right?
Yep.
So my smallest mile car, lowest mileage car would be 2135, and my highest is 32.65. That makes sense to everyone? Everyone okay with that? Next problem.